I am not happy right now. I'm really friggin' mad. Yeah, we'll see if I continue this today or not. Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? So, tuning in, another IRL video. Don't mind the hair. I've been wearing a hat all day. It's been kind of cold out. So, what I'm doing today is I've got my mask, got my goggles, my eye pro, and what we're going to be doing is taking this right here and turning this into my new desk. So we've got two pieces of basically glued together pine, and what we're gonna do is sand this all down, get it nice and smooth. It's pretty smooth for the most part, so we're gonna hit it with some 220, make it nice and smooth, and then after that I'm going to be staining it. Well, probably drilling some holes first on where I want it to be. This is gonna be the top piece, and this is gonna be the bottom piece, okay? So basically what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be putting risers on this piece about maybe 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And this piece is gonna go right on top of that piece, and then all of my cable management will be hidden in between these two pieces of wood. I saw a video on TikTok, one of my buddies, Steven, shout out Steven, for showing me that video, because that's the idea that gave me what we're doing right now. So basically we're hitting that up. We're gonna try this out. About to start sanding it, and then we may hit it up with this poly and stain mix. I don't know how well that's gonna work. I've never really done anything like this before. I've done a little bit of woodworking in the past, but not too much. So join in on the fun. We'll see how this goes. Now, one thing to note, I am not going to be using my nice camera because there's going to be a lot of dust probably flying up in the air. So I'm going to have you guys and gals mounted on this bad Jackson right here and on the phone. We're shooting in 4K right now, and I've got a little bit older of an iPhone, so hopefully it turns out okay. I think the previous video looked pretty good. So we're just going to keep rolling with that, and hopefully it turns out. See you soon. Just realized I'm like covered, obviously. Makes sense, but dude, look at my hair. Oh my gosh. We're getting closer to the long hair look that we're going for. Thanks for joining in on home improvement with Sarge. We'll keep going. And hopefully things start to look good. All right, so basically what I have going on behind me is the desk. So the desk, we have these pieces of paper, or cardboard, I should say. The cardboard that is to mimic the size of the things that I'm gonna be using. So this is the stream computer, gonna go right here. I've got my mixer, the keypad, stream deck, and then the gaming computer, all kind of staged up. And then what you saw in the time lapse earlier was us gluing these blocks down. That way the blocks will be the gap in between the top and the bottom piece. That way all my cable management will go under there. And then the LED strips that I had are gonna go all around the inside of that to light it up, which I think is pretty cool. So we had a slight miscalculation. This thing, the bit for the depth was not locked in. Must not have gotten this thing completely tight when I tightened it down. So, yeah, it goes all the way down and through. So I think what I'm gonna do, we were kind of talking it over, getting some wood epoxy, filling this, and then re-going over it. right now because I just spilled all of the stain on the ground. I had a drop cloth down and it caught most of it, but I was bending over, and I'll show the time lapse and I'll slow it down right now. So you can see I'm bending over to get the side of it, and I start spilling a little bit. And then the spillage, when I lifted back up, went in between my hand and the can. So when I went to stand up straight, the can just dropped straight out of my hand, like someone yanked it out from the stain getting in between the fingers and gloves that I was wearing and the can. So it just dropped straight down onto the ground, and it sprayed all over the place. I am not happy right now. I'm really friggin' mad. So, yeah, we'll see if I continue this today or not. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this one is the bottom piece that is completely done. As you can tell, looking pretty good. This one's looking pretty... So we're gonna sand this one down real quick. And then when we're done sanding it, we're gonna put a second coat on it. And then this one we'll let dry. And then all we gotta do is then put these two pieces together, and then we will be good to go. Start getting things assembled, and then we'll get the dual stream PCs set up. Should be good to go. Complete side note, that was where the router had busted through. So I took some wood glue and some sawdust, mixed it together, and covered that up. So we're gonna cover that up now because it was drying yesterday. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Well, here she is, ladies and gentlemen, almost completely set up. I need to get a new XLR cable, and I need to do some cable management back there just a little bit, but here it is. Absolute beauty. Some more cable management needs to be done. I've got these sleeves here that I'm going to be using, which are pretty cool. They're going to be fitting all the cables in there, and then it should be good to go.
I got the shivers.